Hello everybody, hello. Let's see here. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Get some levels going. How is everybody doing today? Alright, let me know how we're looking and sounding here while I get some stuff situated. Alright, how is everybody doing today on this fine Saturday? Saturday, right? I think it's Saturday. Okay. Let's see. Let's turn that light on. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't know what exactly we're going to do on the agenda for tonight's build, but we'll talk through a few things here. How is everybody doing? Are we sounding good? Hopefully we're sounding all good. Let's see. Oh, I have a little box around my face this time. Alrighty. Okay, cool. I guess I put that on. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear the music okay. Yeah, so I got the music playing in the intro over there. Hopefully that sounds all cool. Essentially, I've got a funny story to tell in a second here. Alright, who we got in the... Hey, we got some of the usual boys here. Most marvelous. Jory Del Favreau. Sorry, I probably pronounced that wrong. Tuscan's here. Hey, Tuscan. Crystal. Hey, Crystal. How's it going, my dude? Brick Blast is also here. Kai Animations, welcome, man. Director KW, welcome, dude. Welcome, everybody. We got some of the usual suspects coming in here. Awesome to see everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great week. We've had a pretty good week. Kind of been a little crazy. And of course, right before I went live, we had a little bit of craziness happen with this build. I was I was a little upset, and that's why I was a little late. Something happened to the build, and it was not good. Alright, so I'm just listening back to make sure we are good to go here. Looks like we are. Okay. Cool. Let's crank this music up a little bit. Yeah, if at any time the music's too loud or my volume's too loud on anything, just let me know, and I'll be happy to fix it up. Okay, so essentially what happened right before I went live is you see this light off in the corner right there? I was moving it, and I don't know how or what happened, but I lost control of the light, and it came falling down, and it smacked right. I mean, it's a pretty tall light too, and it smacked right on top. So right on top of this building right here, it just smacked right on top of it. The whole roof came down, landed on a bunch of my figures. This backside right here, this building, all the pillars got completely destroyed, and it's a softbox, so that it's actually a pretty big light. And then that trench in there, that was extremely delicate to build and took me so long to do. Not a single piece is in the same spot that it was. It is completely destroyed. That trench it's gone. It's completely gone. And somehow the damage went all the way past this way. I had minifigures falling all over the place. And I was just like, ugh. I haven't done it yet in the new studio. This was the first time the light fell on the table. And I don't think it damaged any figures. That's what I really was worried about. I can repair the buildings, but the figures was who I was really worried about, but I think everybody's okay. Yeah, it was something, man. It was, oh goodness. Yeah, but everything seems to be, I mean, not everything is repaired, I shouldn't say that. You'll see way back in the corner, you'll see a bunch of the pillars are just laying in the back of the frame because I need to fix it. And then this trench is just destroyed. I'm happy I got pretty much most of all my video that I needed to get done for tomorrow already done, so that shouldn't really be a problem. But I don't know, it's funny looking back on it. That's the first time it's ever happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But yeah, it just can't. It was like an orbital strike. Just came and like a Republic orbital strike came down, and it was friendly fire, danger close, and just destroyed. I don't even know if we had any droid well, I guess we did have some droid casualties, but it was all Republic casualties. So either the Separatists bombed their own city, or the Republic had a horrible calculation on their artillery and knocked everybody out. But yeah, that was my fun story for the day. That's right. Hey, Robina, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going, my dude? How's it going? Glad you could join one of these streams, dude. Brick Blast sold some minifigures. Nice, dude. Nice. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow's episode is going to be a overview episode. So essentially, what's going on tomorrow for tomorrow's video is I'm just going to have a overview video where I'll kind of go through everything that I've got done so far in the mock, and you see I have some figure setups. So I do some figure setups, kind of give you guys what a battle might look like on this mock. So I kind of set up figures and do a little bit of a walkthrough on the mock overall and what I've got done so far and what I plan to do. So that'll be coming out tomorrow. I've just got to finish editing that thing up. That'll be tomorrow's video. So essentially what that means is I didn't really have any new building progress done for this weekend, so I don't really know what. I've got a couple ideas of what to start on for this stream. I did get lots of really good feedback from you guys on this bridge. I just haven't had time to change it yet. A lot of people were saying I should try to kind of destroy it a little bit and make it more damaged. Make it a little more damaged to make it kind of fit in with the rest of the village or the city. So I think what will happen is I'll kind of do something to where it looks like it's like blown off in the middle, so the middle will be missing, and then one side will be hanging off. So you could have maybe like clones or droids when the middle exploded. So you could have some guys kind of hanging off, and then one side will be tilted down, and maybe a clone will be starting to fall off. Something like that. That is the plan for the bridge whenever I get to that, which I guess I could do that this stream. Otherwise, I was going to start on one of the new buildings as well for this stream. But I also have some fun minifigure things to show you guys, actually. Let's see. What do we got here? Gavin, sector is clear. Sector is clear. Not clear. Not clear. Hey, thanks, Robin. Glad you're enjoying the stream layout. This little square thing is new. I just put that on. Got the music going. But yeah. Technically, yeah, Banking Clan planet, so maybe the servers just got tired of taxes that the Banking Clan was putting on their Droid Arby's, so. Alright. So yeah, I think you could either work on the destroyed bridge or another building. I've been looking through all the screenshots that I have built up over the past few months and trying to find what buildings to make next. One thing I did realize is a lot of the buildings are actually really similar to the ones I have built now. So I was really trying to find ones that were way different than what I have done for the mock so far. So that was one thing I was looking for. I found a couple. So I've got a couple of interesting ideas. So I think that'll be next week's episode will have to probably be when I start on the new building. So let's see what we got. Everyone's saying I should work on the bridge tonight. Okay. Before we do that, I have some interesting figures to show you guys that I purchased. I don't buy figures very often because I like to save the money for parts. But there was a sale on Clone Army Customs, an Order of 66 sale, as they were calling it. And I had to pick up something that, well, I already had to pick up a few things that were not minifigures, and then I saw something that I had my eye on for a bit that I had to pick up. I think it would be a mistake if I didn't pick this figure up, so I'll show you guys what I kind of went through here and got. So first off, yeah, webcam's kind of crappy, but I did get a waist cape and pauldron for this ARC Trooper. So it was the Clone Lieutenant, Lego Clone Lieutenant. I decided to just make him my version of the ARC Trooper because I don't want to buy a bunch of Clone Army Custom full figures because they look awesome, but they're really expensive. So I just decided to make my normal Lego Clone Lieutenant, turn him, and I got the shoulder pad and the pauldron and made him the blue ARC Trooper. So I'm hoping to get another one of those because you do see two of them in the Battle of Muunilinst. And then I did the same thing for my Lego Captain. I got the waist cape and pauldron for him, and we're going to make him Captain Fordo. So he's going to be Fordo now. I want to switch out the red for a black antenna once I get the chance. But yeah, I got the waist cape and the pauldron. So I know it doesn't look as good as Clone Army Customs, obviously, but I just kind of wanted to go with a Lego version so I could save a little bit more money. So here's our Captain Fordo. So we now have Captain Fordo and our blue ARC Trooper. So we've got both of those guys covered. I'm hoping to get one more blue ARC Trooper, and that'll be accurate to the show. And then Fordo's looking good. So I'm really happy to finally have these guys kind of built and assembled. So I now can have them in all the videos, and then I also can have them in some thumbnails too. So lastly, what I picked up was a new something. So the cloth and stuff was really, really cheap. But this was something I picked up that Clone Army Customs, this is a new figure that they have. It's the Tiger Shark figure. One thing, like I wasn't gonna get it and I clicked on it, and literally the description of the video for this particular minifigure says time to take back Muunilinst. So I felt like it'd be a huge missed opportunity if I didn't get this guy. So I did pick up one of the Tiger Shark figures. I'm gonna be doing a full review on this guy with Muunilinst as like the background for the review. I think that would be like, perfect to do a review on this guy. But I did get the Tiger Shark Clone Army Customs. This figure is phenomenal. It's an ARF Trooper from like Clone Wars, but you kind of can see it. You'll see it better in the review, but it's got the gunship design, the ARC Trooper gunship design, like on the helmet with the mouth. So yeah, this trooper looks absolutely insane. So I had to get him. For this. I wasn't going to, but I just felt like it'd be a missed opportunity if I did not. So I did acquire one of these Tiger Sharks to kind of have him as an Easter egg in the mock somewhere. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Tiger Shark, one Tiger Shark. We got our blue ARC Trooper good to go, and we've got our Captain Fordo all good to go. So I'll do a review, like close-up review on the Tiger Shark, because you guys got to see this figure. It's insane. Really, really cool. I think it fits. I think it's the ARF Trooper design from the Clone Wars, and I was watching 2003 Clone Wars again, and they don't have ARF Troopers in that. They have like the Recon style Trooper, or like the AT-RT driver from Revenge of the Sith. So I kind of wish the Tiger Hawk design was on one of those style of helmets instead of the 2008 Clone Wars helmet. But nonetheless, I still think it's really cool. It's got that dark blue to kind of match the gunship, so yeah. Director KW a little bit, but fortunately all your guys' donations from the past few months are still in the savings for parts. So the Tiger Shark guy I just bought with my own money for Tiger Shark, and I've still got that savings from all your guys' amazing donations for the speeder bike fund, and hopefully a little bit left over to make some more buildings. So this purchase did not come from the, I'll call it the Muunilinst fund. This was just a separate purchase, but I've still got all of your awesome donations in the, I've got like a Muunilinst, like on my phone, I've got a record of like, I keep track of like money and stuff, and I've got one spot that just says Muunilinst, and I've got all the stuff under there for that. So I'm gonna have to make an order soon. Did I say this in the, I think I said this in the, what was I gonna say? In the overview video tomorrow, I mentioned that I'm kind of running low on parts. I'm gonna have to make an order soon. But yeah, usually I don't make exceptions on like, usually I don't buy minifigures at all, but I just felt like it was a sale. So the Tiger Shark guy was $24. So I felt like I had to pick him up because the description literally said, time to take back Muunilinst. I was like, yep. Hey, Scott Davis. Hey, man, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one, dude. Yeah, the Tiger Shark's nice guy. And I'm also hoping that by having the Tiger Shark figure, I can put him in some thumbnails for Muunilinst mock updates, which hopefully will drive more attention to the series by having that really cool figure in the thumbnail. So that is the goal. Same with Fordo and the ARC Trooper. Hopefully by having them in the thumbnail, people will recognize that it's Muunilinst a little bit more. So. Hey, no, Crystal Customs, no problem, man. Don't feel like you have to do any of that stuff, man. No problem. Do not worry about it. It's just there if anybody wants to, and it pops up on screen, so. No worries about it, man. No worries. All right. But what we are going to see is next episode, we're going to see, I'm pretty much going to stretch the parts to the limit here. I'm going to see how many, I'm going to try to get to see how many more buildings I can make with the remaining parts I have, and then we'll go from there. I think I've got enough to make another full building, which I've got a couple ideas for. I'm going to be messing around with this week, so I'm really excited about that. Oh, it's Director KW, man. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're the best, man. All right, guys, we got to read this message out from Director KW because he's an absolute legend. Hopefully this will help out a little. Spend it however you wish. Also, keep up the great work. Director KW, you are... Oh, you're the best, man. You're the best. I never know how to respond to your generosity, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. You're a legend. That's going right into the Muunilinst section on my notes, dude. You're the best, man. I appreciate that so much, dude. You are the best, man. You're awesome. Thank you so much, dude. Sorry, I never know how to respond. It's really awesome, and I appreciate it so much, man. And you're definitely going to see that money back into the mock here, especially when we get to these later buildings and the speeder bike chase pretty soon. I'm really excited for the speeder bike chase. I just got to pick what episode I want to do it on because I got to find a good stopping point with the building so I can do like an episode or two on the speeder bikes. Yeah, no problem, Robinut. But yeah, Director KW, you're an absolute legend, man. Thank you so much, dude. You're the best. Hey, Monster Mox. New to the channel, love your mocks. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome, Monster Mox. I love that name, by the way, Monster Mox. That's very catchy. Hope you had a good week, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to get started building here pretty soon. I just wanted to kind of check back in. I mean, we do a little bit of building on the stream, but really I kind of stream to talk to you guys. So we'll see how much we get done now. So yeah, that will be what we are doing now. Again, not much building gets done on the streams because I like to just talk to you guys, but let's see. Best way you can respond is continue what you're doing. Oh, thanks, man. Dr. KW, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I see it now that don't go into the CAC figure. Couldn't miss opportunity to get. Oh, Tuscan's throwing shade. JK, I got you, bro. I got you. It's probably because not last stream, but the stream before that, I kind of talked some trash about the, what was it, the Tuscan Raider battle pack. And I know Tuscan Productions likes that battle pack, and I was kind of talking crap about it, so I probably deserve a little bit on that back end, Tuscan. All right, I'm probably gonna move this Hailfire so we have some room to operate here. Let's see. I do gotta say, as much as I love the Tiger Shark, I really do like the blue ARC Trooper. I love these guys in the show too. But I think in LEGO version actually works really, really well, as my camera doesn't focus. The blue matches up really well, which I do like a lot. If you notice, it's kind of hard to tell on here, but you'll notice in probably the video this weekend, the Captain Fordo pauldrons, it's a little bit of a brighter red than the LEGO version, so there's a little bit of a difference right there. It's not a huge difference, but it is kind of noticeable. But Tuscan Raider Battle Pack 2022. Not that I don't like Tuscan Raiders, but hey, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna say Joe Rye Del Favreau. I'm so sorry, I probably mispronounced that, man. I'm sorry, but that's awesome to hear. You look forward to the streams. That's fun. I look forward to them too. I have a lot of fun just sitting down talking with you guys. Doesn't really matter how many people we get in here. I just like talking to you guys and checking in and see how everyone's doing and how their weeks went and stuff. So, move some of these boys a little closer. All right. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna readjust. Finish that sentence, I dare you. I actually like Tuscan Raiders. I just don't know about another battle pack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying. I love the Tuscans. Trust me, my favorite thing on Star Wars Battlefront 1, the classic version, is on one of the Tatooine Dune Sea maps, playing as the Empire or the Rebels fighting against the other faction with the Tusken Raiders mixed in with each other. That's a great map. I think it's called Dune Sea. You've got Tusken Raiders versus Empire versus Rebellion. It's like a three-way fight. I'm just going to zoom in here. I'm going to try to get these focused back on correctly. There we go. But it's like you're getting like a three-way firefight with the Tusken Raiders and the Empire and the Rebellion. So that's like my favorite part of the game is like those three-way factions. So hey, no problem, K-Animation. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night, man. All right. I've also got a let's see here. I'm just gonna refresh this. Hey, thanks, man. Glad it's starting to look Muunilinst a little bit. I was a little worried towards the beginning of the series with the battlefield and stuff because it wasn't really looking like Muunilinst, but I think now it's definitely starting to come together. So I appreciate that, man. That means a lot that it's starting to look like Muunilinst. I'm trying my best to honor that incredible battle. So, yeah. All right. Tyler, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Right. Misa back. There we go. Crystal Customs is back in here. I would buy a lot of those Tusken battle packs. Hey, Owen Breaks, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I will say I kind of wish I got one of those battle packs just so I could have some more Tusken Raiders, because I would love to do a mock, maybe a small mock of that Dune Sea map from Battlefront 1, just because Tusken Raiders are so fun to fight against in that game. I wish you could play as them in that game. That'd be fun. I know you can play as them in Battlefront 2, obviously, but not in the OG Battlefront 1. All right. Let's do this. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is, let's see. I think the best option is I probably should take this off, but I think I'm just going to kind of break a little bit of this in the middle, and then I'll see if I have any inverted slopes left and kind of make it as if there's a hole right here, and then I'll make one side hang off with I call them the turret pieces. So I'll try to do that, see if that works. So I think the first step here is going to be to remove this very carefully without damaging anything. There we go. Hey, Clone Trooper Lego, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Mobile Pat's asking, "Are you gonna add Dirge?" Yeah, man, for sure. I'm going to try to brick build a custom Dirge so I can get his proportions correct to the actual show. So that'll probably be around the same time that I work on the speeder bikes. I'll build a custom Dirge, which is going to be really hard. So I don't know how well that's going to work out, but we shall see. All right. Can we talk about spoilers on the Durr Bradley Baker show? I forgot to mention to you guys, I actually have a big rant to go on regarding that, so I'm ready whenever you guys are. Sound like a Tusken Raider if I choke on water. Nice, dude. Tusken impressions are fun. Uh-oh, Crystal Customs is firing directly at Tusken here. Tatooine Battle Pack is a bad set. Uh-oh. It's firing right at him. Yeah, Clone Trooper, that's my plan here, is to kind of make this like a destroyed, cut it in half and then have part of it hanging down like this. So I'm going to have it kind of cut down like that, half of it, and then the other half will probably be straight across, and there'll just be a big hole in the middle, so it's not the exact same. So what I did like about this design is I had these kind of Technic pieces under here, but I guess I'll take those out for now. Take those out for now. Let's see. Rant, everybody wants to hear the rant. You guys like Empire Lug or Rebel Lug? Well, I will be happy to tell you. Do I not have? I guess I don't have it up here. I am a part of Empire Lug, so I'll go with Empire Lug right there. But I did display with Rebel Lug on Brickworld Chicago 2018, and all of them are really awesome and nice guys. So all those guys at Rebel Lug are really, really nice too. And then Brickworld 2019, I was able to talk with them again because they had that awesome Clone Wars display with Lancer Core or Lancer Ropes or something like that. So all those guys at Rebel Lug are really nice and really cool. But I'm part of Empire Lug, so go follow them on all the social medias. I don't talk about it too much because I don't know, I just like to focus on my own stuff, but it's a great group, so if you ever do want to apply to Empire Lug, I would highly encourage doing it because it's a great group. And we've also got a smaller group called Imperial Builders Division, which is kind of like it's where we bring people in who we aren't really too sure how they'll fit into Empire Lug, so we bring them into this smaller group to kind of see how they work with the group before bringing them up into Empire Lug. So we kind of have those two groups right there, so I would check out both of those if you're interested in applying to Empire Lug, because I know next year there'll be really big display at Brickworld Chicago, so it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a great convention. Let's see. Could be cool. 501st set, 3 Tuskens, 1 Jawa, 1 random droid, and 2 Sand Troopers. That'd be interesting. See, I'd be more interested with that. Uh-oh, rant. Everyone wants to hear the rant. Alright, should I keep this in my hand? It's going to get a little dangerous. So I will... Don't you love it when the camera just doesn't focus? This is why I never use autofocus. I don't like autofocus at all. I always use manual because I don't like autofocus. Stay right there, autofocus. Let's see. Rant. Okay. We'll go on the rant. Once I get this stupid thing to focus. It's not stupid, I actually love my camera, I just don't like autofocus. Okay. So, this rant involves the latest episode of The Bad Batch. So, if you haven't seen that yet, or want to avoid hearing about that episode, you might want to eat. You want to get out right now for a little bit while I go on this rant. And I usually don't try not to complain about a lot of stuff, like get super upset at a lot of things, because I did that with the sequels all the time, where I would get extremely set up or upset about the sequels, and then I just realized, it's not worth it. So I try not to get super upset about Star Wars, but this episode made me a little upset, guys, with two moments in the show. All right, here we see. Oh, the YouTube didn't give you notification. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, all right. Here we go. So I've got a problem, and it pertains to Echo and how they've been treating my boy Echo throughout the entire show. Echo has always been, so between Fives and Echo, Echo has always been my favorite of the two between those two guys, and I felt like in the Bad Batch so far, he hasn't felt very developed to me personally. I feel like out of all the characters, they've kind of pushed Echo aside, and they won't do much with him. It seems like they never will do much with him, and they just keep scratching the surface. I feel like they just made him a one-dimensional kind of character, and what I thought was going to redeem that was this episode. I thought Echo was going to get some time to shine in this episode. In particular, when he meets Rex. Rex is one of his oldest and best friends, right? Besides Fives. But it's like when they met each other, I guess it's not really when they met each other. It's the whole Fives discussion is my big problem. We've been waiting ever since Echo came back to have Rex tell Echo what happened to his best friend, because Fives is Echo's best friend, and they never talked about it. And the joke was always, oh, Echo just suffered so much head trauma that he totally forgot. He totally forgot about his best friend Fives. That was always like the meme joke. And they didn't cover it in the Bad Batch or in the season 7. So I was like, okay, they'll cover it in the Bad Batch show. And they covered it finally, and it was one line. One line in this episode where Rex says, Fives told me about the chip, so I didn't listen to him. That's it. And then Echo doesn't even respond to that. He just says, it's hard to believe. And he's referring to the chips. He's not even referring to Fives. We finally get the moments of Rex speaking to Echo about Fives, and it's one sentence, and Echo doesn't even acknowledge that he just said Fives. This is Echo's best friend, and they apparently had this discussion off screen. Apparently they didn't show this on screen. When you're talking about Echo's character, I mean, if you're thinking about him, his most his obviously traumatizing thing is like on an emotional level is what happened to him at the Citadel and the with Wat Tambor and everything on Skako Minor. But right after that, one of his most emotional kind of characteristics was Fives as his best friend. And he doesn't seem to care or remember, and to me it troubles me that the writers have neglected to dive into one of Echo's most emotional character moments that he could have in the show. They ignore that completely. They are apparently just saying it happens off screen, and that's a moment that you cannot have off screen. That's such an emotional moment for Echo to hear about his best friend and what happened to him from Rex, who's also one of Echo's best friends, but Fives, is his best friend. Best friend. And to skip over that to me is very troubling, both in Clone Wars and to skip over it here in the show. And the audacity to even bring it up at all. And if you're going to bring it up, maybe have it more than just one sentence. I just don't understand. To me, it makes me feel like whoever wrote this episode, and I'm not talking about Dave Filoni, I'm not talking about the animators, whoever wrote this episode, to me, doesn't feel like they know or care too much about Clone Wars. And I could be totally wrong. They could work on Clone Wars. I have no clue. But when they miss this huge opportunity to dive into Echo's character and to make him one of the strongest characters on the show, they skip over it completely. As if it's like I feel like the writers just didn't even watch Clone Wars for this episode, not the whole show, just this episode. They just completely skipped over one of the most important parts of Echo's backstory. And if there just would have been their conversation about Rex finally telling Echo what happened to Fives, Echo's character could have went from a one-dimensional character to a three-dimensional character and a fully rounded character in the matter of minutes. Because in this show, I just feel like Echo's been the butt of a joke. He hasn't had any character development, I feel like. And this would have been the episode to give Echo his character development. For all the Clone Wars fans in here, and myself included, Echo we had the most emotional attachment to because we saw him throughout all of Clone Wars and we thought he died. We thought he died for so long and then he came back. And I feel like since then, the Bad Batch episodes I thought did really well with him. But the Bad Batch show, they just haven't done much with this character, and this would have been the episode to do it. And the disrespect to not only Fives, but to Echo's character, to just have it be one sentence, and then Echo seemingly doesn't even care or acknowledge what Rex just said, to me is very troubling that this is what, I don't know, I just feel like it's very troubling. And I know the show's not about Echo, I get that, it's about the Bad Batch, show's not about Fives, we moved on from Fives, I get all that stuff, but when you skip over such an important character moment for someone who's in the Bad Batch, Echo is one of the main characters. He doesn't seem like it because he doesn't get much focus, and there goes the camera, so I'm going to switch my battery. But he doesn't get much focus for someone who's one of the main characters of the show. And I feel like I don't know what else they're going to do with Echo to give him any more character, because I feel like all of the other characters in the show have gotten a great amount of development and focus for their characters, except for Echo. Echo's the only one who hasn't gotten anything really, and I could be totally wrong. Maybe in a couple weeks I'll eat my words and Echo will have a really, really good character moment, but I feel like this was it, and for Clone Wars fans, this was like a punch in the gut to finally see Echo hear about Fives, and apparently they already had the conversation off screen, and they just don't even talk about it, and he just skips over it. To me, that made me extremely upset, and it turned me off for the rest of the episode, I'll be honest with you. I just wasn't really into the rest of the episode. It was a lot better than the more recent ones. It turned me off a lot that Echo and Rex, they just missed that moment with him. And it's really disturbing to me that I don't like to bash like on writers or directors or creatives, because I also do a lot of creative stuff and it's hard. It's really hard, but I just feel like Echo needed to have that moment with Rex, and I think it was a big missed opportunity in my opinion. That's my big rant. The other small part on it is Rex just leaves everybody, and he just leaves Echo. And like Rex and Echo are tight. They've been at each other with since the beginning of the war almost. And at the end, Rex is like, all right, tell the boys I'll see him around. It's like, Rex, this is the dark ages. This is the dark times. You might not see them again. And he doesn't even say bye to Echo. He just leaves him. And I feel like this is another part where I feel like they're just forgetting about Echo. It doesn't seem like him and Rex are bros in this episode. And out of everybody, they have the closest relationship, Echo and Rex. And in this episode, if you had never seen Clone Wars, you wouldn't have even guessed that Rex and Echo knew each other from back in the day, or served alongside forever. You wouldn't have even guessed that, because they just, I don't know, it doesn't even seem like they were buddies in this episode. Like, they didn't get any bro fist or bro hugs or really the shake of the hand, nothing. And then Rex just leaves without saying goodbye to Echo. So to me, I just feel like big missed opportunities with Echo, and it's really kind of turning me off on the show. I absolutely loved the first episode. I thought it was incredible. I loved the first episode, and since then it's kind of slowly, not falling off, but it just hasn't been as good as the first episode. And this most recent episode, while I thought it was good, I just couldn't get back into it because I feel like they brushed aside one of the most important story elements in this Clone Wars animation style, and I felt like it was a disrespectful like smack in the face to Clone Wars fans to not include that with Fives and Echo. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just got very sad about that as someone who loves Echo and loves the Clone Wars. That moment was missed. I think it was a big missed opportunity. Yeah, I don't know. And the reason I'm so passionate about it is just because it makes me quite sad, because I love Echo and I want the show to be as good as possible. And when you're missing a big character moment like that, it just makes me really sad. Now again, the other argument to it is that people who had never seen Clone Wars would be really confused if they just started talking about some guy named Fives. But it plays back to the point of Echo is one of the main characters. So even if you don't know who Fives is, you can tell by Echo's reaction. You would have been able to tell if they had the conversation that Echo was friends with Fives, thus developing Echo's character development even further. So I don't think new audiences would be confused at all. If anything, it'd make them want to go back and watch Clone Wars. But yeah, just makes me sad that they seem to be kind of neglecting that, because I thought the show was going to be like, hey, this is for Clone Wars fans. This is for you guys. Same animation. We're bringing back the characters. This is for you guys. And I really felt that for the first 2 episodes. And then for this episode, I just felt like they didn't spit in the face of Echo, but they just like, Echo's like a droid. They just don't care about Echo. And I hope I eat my words later, but nothing's going to be as powerful. I don't think there's going to be anything as powerful later that they do with Echo that would be as powerful as him having that conversation with Rex about his best friend. And I know the show wanted to focus on Omega and Wrecker and Hunter, but Rex and Hunter seem to be more closer friends than Echo and Rex, which is absurd. So that's it. That's what really bothered me, and I'm really passionate about it because I care a lot about it, and I want the show to be really good. But just everything with Echo, I think, has just been a misstep on my part, or not on my part, on their part. Even though I'm really loving all the other Bad Batch characters, I just feel like Echo's They're doing Echo dirty, and they're doing Fives disrespect. They're doing him dirty. All right, sorry, that was a big rant, but it's been boiled up in me for a while. So let me catch back up on the chat here. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see here. Sea Bacon is here. Daniel Skywalker, Jim Kenobi. Hello there, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, Owen Bricks. Forgotten about Echo. Bo Jorn, what's up, dude? Yeah, Clone Trooper. I know a lot of people like Fives. For some reason, I always just liked Echo. Hunter was the focus in terms of development at the beginning of the show, as well as Crosshair, then Wrecker for the last few episodes, and think Tech/Echo will be next. I really hope so, man. I really hope so. But again, my problem is just like, I don't know how you can make anything more powerful than Echo talking with Rex about his best friend and how his best friend uncovered this whole plot to try to save everybody. And then Rex just didn't believe him. And then Echo having to deal with the fact that, well, maybe if I would have been there, I would have believed Fives and I would have been able to help him. But I wasn't, because I was stuck on Skako Minor. Like, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff in there of Echo just really wishing he could have been there with Fives at the end to help him and really believe him. Echo would have been the only one to believe Fives. Nobody believed Fives. Echo would have believed Fives. And I think Echo, I feel like, would have some guilt and remorse about that, even though he obviously physically couldn't be there. But yeah, Scott Davis, that's the other thing, is that the episodes are very short. So, like, you can include so much, and this episode was focused on Wrecker and the chips. But I just feel like if you're bringing Rex into the equation, you're bringing all that history with Rex into the episode. So I feel like you gotta address some of that. But again, I don't know, man. I don't know. Most marvelously distressed as well, man. I get it. I'm with you, dude. Meh. Time to watch the dominoes fall. Clone Wars Productions, what's up, man? Welcome. Brick Blast is back. Blue Mando on the hat. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that, bro. We could do that. Carter, I think you're speaking facts. Totally right. Should have been a really important moment for the episode. Yeah. Yeah, it just makes me sad. Big missed opportunity. Yeah, Rope Knight, you're right. I think the show, with people like Saw, Cut, and the Chips, expect the audience of the show to have seen Clone Wars. That's kind of what I assumed. And yeah, Echo being killed by Vader would also be crazy. Very emotional. That was a J-sized rant. I know, I don't usually go on rants anymore because it's just not worth it. But when it's my Clone Wars boys, when it's Echo, the writers don't want to give Echo any time. They don't want to fight for Echo. I will fight for Echo and his character. Tuscan, what's a Tech and Echo episode? I wouldn't be surprised. I think what Crystal bring that up earlier, that they'll probably focus on Tech next. Teak, as Omega says. I don't think Fives would have found out about the chips if Echo lived, because Fives only found out since Tup was basically his best friend on Ringo Vinda. That's a good point too. It's the what if game, you kind of play the what if game, but Scott Davis says episodes need to be 30 minutes long. I can get on board with that. It's like they feel like they're pressured to keep them the same length as Clone Wars, but you don't really need to. They can be however long the story dictates, Okay, so it seems I've constructed this in a way that's kind of not the best to take apart, so that's genius of me. But I think I have an idea here. We're going to try to do this. Oh, I see the issue. Okay. Let's see. Episode prediction, Bad Batch sent Echo and Tech to retrieve another tactical droid head? Maybe, dude. Now Rex was only in one episode. I really thought he was going to be in more than one episode, like back to back. Because now I feel like they're just going to go on. I guess next episode would be cool because Crosshair's probably going to track him down. But after that, I wonder if they're just going to keep going on mercy or mercenary missions. And eventually they'll probably realize, you know what, this mercenary mission thing is not very fun. We need to go join Rex and join the bigger rebellion. Which I would love to see them go join Rex. And maybe this is what I was saying, is I'll eat my words, but maybe they're saving this discussion with Fives for another time again. Maybe they're saving it for another time, to the point where maybe the Bad Batch goes back and joins Rex and they have that conversation. But again, they mentioned Fives. That's what was weird. I would have preferred almost if they just didn't mention him at all, because by mentioning him, it just is more obvious that they didn't spend the time to write a scene out. Because I felt like, imagine how powerful it would have been if, instead of that conversation with Hunter, if that location where Hunter and Rex had their conversation, that kind of foggy, looking out at the moon or whatever, at all the Broken Republic Venators. Imagine if that was the location where Echo and Rex had their discussion about Fives. I think that would have been a really cool location and powerful moment. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Bojorn. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bad Pet Show needs canceled. We need an Echo show. You damn right. Phone pushing a droid? Yeah, we can try that. Yeah, the CAC RF. I guess I'll show this off again. I did cave in and get the Tiger Shark Trooper, which I'll do a full review on that pretty soon. Rex's reaction to learning about Squad 99 still had their chips in was really good. Yeah, I liked that moment a lot. Rex isn't messing around anymore, He's like, yo, if you've got your chips in, you can't be bros right now if you got your chips in. Which is fair, because he saw what happened to even Jesse, so he's not taking any more risks. And I also like that he immediately protected Omega. I think that shows, again, it's small moments like that I think help with, again, even when we've seen Rex throughout so many seasons of Clone Wars, to still make him fresh and interesting and show his true character. He steps in front of Omega when he learns that Bad Batch still has their chips in. I found that to be really, really cool. Just to show that Rex, he cares, man. He cares about everybody. But I did like that Rex felt a little different in this episode. A little more, cheerful is not the right word, but he was more serious. You know what I mean? He was more serious, and I just felt like he was a little bit of a different character in a good way. You know what I mean? He's changed after the events that transpired from the Siege of Mandalore episodes, which makes sense. Those were crazy. Okay, so I realize the way I set up my camera here does not make it optimal for me to do any building, but or to do building to show you guys on stream here. Move that. All right. Do clones have head under the helmets? It's all balancing, so you can just balance. It's all about the balance. Balance of the Force. Dude, what's up, man? We can't be bros, Captain Rex. Exactly. We can't be bros if you got your chips in, bro. Oh, sorry, Most Marvelix. I didn't know you didn't see the most recent episode. My bad, bro. Go ahead, go watch that. Go watch that and report back. Report back with what you found. All right. So I'm kind of just taking apart this walkway. Taking it apart, kind of messing around, seeing what I can do here. Let's see. So if I have it kind of broken down like this, so I took a little bit off, and this one will kind of be attached like that, kind of broken off. And then if I grab some different sized plates, I can make it stick out and make it look like it's like rebar, if that makes sense. Like the inside of a building, kind of like that. Which, actually, do I have any left? Ooh, okay, we got 2 left. That was close. If I get some flex tube, which are these little interesting pieces, I can kind of stick them inside of here and make them stick out and make it look like it's like a rebar thing. I'm using all of my other flex tubes on some trees that I'm making for some of my from start to finish episodes, but so I can kind of stick out, find a way to attach this in there to make it look like rebar or internal structures, if that makes sense. Oops. So, all right. Glad Rex has PTSD. Yeah, dude, especially from Jesse. Yeah, man. Summer school homework. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for rubbing it. Don't say anything bad about me. I'm also doing a summer class. It's online, but I haven't been able to do class past few days because there's been some technical issues, so that's been interesting. Ooh, Clomer's mock on Rhodia. Tuscan, that's a great idea because there's not a lot of Rhodia mocks. There's a couple, but there's not. It's not like a mainstream mock that you'd see. Oh, goodness. Alright, grab it. Actually, that looks kind of cool. Okay. It's starting to get a little bit messy in here. It's like start the build and everything gets all crazy. Alright, let's see here. Tuscan, what, are you going to use the 41st, like in the Clomer's episodes, or what are you thinking for troops? I'd actually be very interested. Crystal's asking for thoughts on the High Republic. I still haven't read any of them. My apologies. I just haven't really had time to get into them. Been very, very busy lately. And then whenever I do have free time, it's on Lego stuff. But and I've been reading some other historical books as well. But so yeah, flex tube, and then I'm just putting it into a modified brick. 1 by 1, and I did that for 2 of them, and I'm going to now kind of make them twist in and out of each other here and see what that looks like. See if I can find some more, and then I can make it look like it's coming from the other side too. Goodness. Again, my apologies that you can't really see this. Didn't really know what I was going to work on today, so I just kind of set the camera up without really thinking about it, so yeah. Put you there, do this. But yeah, flex tubes are a great, yeah, Robin was saying this, flex tubes are a great Lego piece. They're kind of hard to, like, there are a whole bunch of different sizes on Bricklink for them, so you'll have to do some digging to kind of figure out which ones you like. But you can do cool stuff like this, so they're almost like, kind of like little plastic things. So you can like tie them in and out of each other, so I've kind of overlapped them to make them seem like they were kind of hanging in with each other. God, too bad I used up all my other ones. Dang. Because I'd like to have more of them in here, ideally, but I think this gets the idea across, where it'll kind of be, let's see what the best way to hold this is. Like that. Can you see so just imagine that it's like little pieces of wiring or pipe sticking out, kind of like that, and then I'll have it go down like that. Let's see, can you have 2 clones fighting 6 droids and one of the clones is hitting one of the droids? Yeah, I haven't really considered too much about like what the final figure setup is gonna be, unless you're talking about right now. I don't know if I'll do that right now because I've still got them set up for the overview video, which I have to record. After the stream, I'm going to record the intro and the outro for that video tomorrow, and then I'll go get back to editing because I still have to edit it. But summer camp on content creation. Nice, Crystal. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Do a Tuscan mock. Uh-oh. Tuscan Raider mock. Again, I think it'd be cool to do one, but have it be like 3 factions, like the Battlefront map from 2004. I'd love to do that. I don't have a lot. I only have 1 Tuscan Raider, though. Hey, no problem, Robinet. See you later, man. Peace out. May the Force be with you, my friend. Crystal, see you later, dude. Thank you so much for joining. May the Force be with you, my friend. Monster Mock, thanks as well, dude. Hopefully you had a good time on your stream, or on the stream. Thanks for interacting in the chat and all that stuff. So thanks, man. May the Force be with you. All right, so I'm gonna grab a couple more pieces here. Let's see, we'll get some 1x1s. Do this. I'm also curious, also curious on what your guys is, if you've had, if you guys have had time yet. I put out a video. It was late last night. Unfortunately, took a while to get me to upload it. I was kind of busy yesterday, but and it took forever to process to HD. But I did put up another episode of Lego Look Back last night. So hopefully you guys have had time to check that out. If not, try to check that out. If you guys have the time, I put a lot of work into that video. It took forever to edit, but I'm really, really happy with the way it came out. It's a little long, but I had a lot to say about the set, and I got some good feedback about the last Lego Look Back, and I tried to implement some of that with different camera angles and actually showing my face so you could cut back to me talking every once in a while, and I set up a really cool background. So if you guys have time, I'd appreciate you guys checking that out. If you do have time, if not, no worries about it. But I really do like doing those videos, but they do take a lot of time. So, all right, so that'll kind of go on like this. What other pieces should I get here? There we go. Grab some of these. There we go. Okay. I'm just kind of going through here looking to see what pieces I should grab. Trying to think. I think, honestly, guys, I think some Technic pieces might be interesting, honestly. If I grab some Technic pieces as well, I think that would be kind of cool, actually. I'm going to do that. Alright, so we've got some Technic pieces. Alright, so I got Technic pieces. Wow, it's getting very clustered over here. Okay, got that over there. Half of the bridge is over here. Half of the bridge is right here. Okay, let's get you guys over there. All right, let's see here. Tuscan's beating Luke. Oh, I get you, monster. I get you. My bad, bro. My bad, dude. Can you buy complete white minifigures on Bricklink? Because at Figures sold out of them and I could only find them. AV Figures. Yeah, I think you can get, I don't know in what quantity, but you can get fully white figures. I know you can get like dark tan and different colors like that as well. But yeah, you should be able to get all sorts of colors. I don't know how easy they are to find. I don't know if I've checked Bricklink in a while for stuff like that. So I don't know how easy they're going to be to find or how difficult, but you should be able to find plain torsos on there. That should be a thing. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Monster. I'm glad to hear that, man. How many episodes do you think you're going to do for this mock? I would guess, let's see, tomorrow will be episode 12. So I bet around 20, maybe? 20 episodes? I don't know, it's kind of hard to say at the current moment in time. But we'll go with 20, around that general area. Hey, Droid, what's up, man? Welcome to stream, dude. Hope you've been having a good week. Kinemations is also back. What's up, man? Actually, you missed a big rant. Well, a big rant about Bad Batch. If you are in the mood for a rant, you can scroll back a little bit. All right, so I'm kind of just adding in a bunch of small like a greebling, as people call it, to try to give it some interesting texture here for this little bridge. Didn't prepare anything like for parts for the stream. I should have, so now I'm having to stand up and grab a bunch of them. But I'm starting to come up with something in my head, or at least a rough outline of what I think will be cool for the bridge to make it more destroyed, like you guys were recommending with the comment section on the last update video. Okay, let's see. Droid, essentially the opinion was, I thought it was good, but they're disrespecting my boy Echo and disrespecting Fives, and it kind of threw me off for the whole episode. So I thought it was fine. I just was really upset about what they did with Echo, and his conversation with Rex, or a lack thereof, I suppose. But my voice is getting scratchy. I was going on too much about that. Right. So, I don't think I have any more 1x1. Dark bluish gray. That's alright. We'll just use some studs. Alright. Let's see, what else we got? Hey, Jackson, what's up, man? Jax, I guess I think that's how you say it. Jackson, son. No problem, man. I remember you from the other streams. Don't worry about it. Just whenever you guys can catch the streams means a lot. Oh yeah, we're gonna have, don't worry man, I'm gonna have a clone falling off the bridge or something. There's gonna be a lot of clone destruction, don't worry about that. All my mocks, and I guess last mock and every mock that Paul and I also do, clones usually have a pretty rough time. They're usually getting beat up quite a bit, so. Don't know why, but it just seems like the classic Clone Wars thing to do, to have to always have the clones like getting outnumbered or beat up and in need of reinforcements all the time. There's just something epic about that. Can't really explain it, don't know why. Hey, Captain Rex, what's up, man? What's up? Purchased 100 pounds of Lego. Oh, goodness. Nice, dude. 120 clones for only $300. That is actually really good. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I congratulate you on your good fortune. That's awesome. Pretty cool, man. And I mean, 100 pounds of Lego for 70, that's really good too. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. Really love little details. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Well, Drew the Dude Echo is my favorite if we count Echo. Yeah, actually, Droid, I think the reason he was doing that in particular with the other members was since they still had their chip in, I'm guessing he didn't want to give anything away with Ahsoka, but I was referring to like the conversation he had with Echo, but it was a little weird, just the secrecy and all this other stuff, but I'm trying not to get too worked up about it again. Yeah, Scott, so the plan is, so I kind of added a little more greebling just to kind of show you guys what I'm thinking. I'll go back in and add more. This will be like this, and it'll be kind of collapsed it'll kind of be like this. And then I think I'll have something, or I won't have anything in the middle, and then I'll have another piece sticking out like this, but it might be not as tilted. It might be straight or just slightly tilted, to just kind of have some difference between the two. That's kind of the plan. Sorry, I'm just thinking through different things in my head here, trying to figure out what to do here. C-Bacon, what's up, dude? C-Bacon just subscribed. Hopefully you guys see that notification. Hopefully that came up with you guys, a guy rocking his guitar out. Thanks, C-Bacon. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it, man. Go Echo. Hey, Brad Bricks, what's up, man? Vacation, where'd you go, dude? Where'd you go? Dude the dude saying tech is his favorite. Teak. Teak. Hey, there we go. Joey Del Favreau, what's up, man? Thank you for the subscribing. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome, my friend. I was watching Clone Wars Season 7 and it was like Caleb doing his master on the holotable. Yeah, definitely, yeah. They must have just had the models done, and they just decided to throw them in there to see what was, to just kind of put them in to see what's up. Sea Bacon, what's up, man? And then, sorry, I was just going back through reading this, but thanks for subscribing, dude. I appreciate it. I like the smaller streams, way more interaction. Yeah, dude, definitely. That's why I'm not trying to get worried too much about, you know, how many people join the stream, just as long as you guys that I recognize and we can have some fun conversations. Hey, no problem, Sea Bacon. I remember seeing you in Coconut streams too. Went to the beach for 9 days. Nice, Brad Bricks. Nice, dude. BFU, what's up, man? Hi. Welcome to the stream. Looking back now without Crosshair, he was definitely my favorite. Okay, nice. Silent Badass. All right, I'm gonna grab, this isn't finished, but I kind of just want to get something up for you guys to look at here. So I'm gonna grab one of those pieces that I like to call the turret pieces, even though that's definitely not their official name. Grab one. Try to figure out how I'm gonna attach this. Let's see. So it's one of these pieces that kind of moves up and down. Let's see what I can do here. All right, so I'm gonna grab that. It needs to go down. Ah, I see the issue. This might be a little more difficult than I thought. Okay. All right. Ooh, nice, Sea Bacon, nice. What'd you get, my dude? What'd you get? Let's see. Gonna get any of the summer sets coming out? I think I'm gonna get the Mandalorian Starfighter for sure, man. That one looks my favorite out of them, probably the Mandalorian Starfighter. I think that's gonna be a first day purchase. $60. It's a little, but we'll see if I can save some money for that, because out of all the sets, I really want that Mandalorian Starfighter. Would have been nice to have when doing the Siege Mandalore mock, but that's probably the one I'm most excited for is the Mandalorian Starfighter. And the figures look incredible too. But besides that one, I really liked the Slave 1. I think that set actually looks really good. It's definitely really small, but I think the set itself looks really good. So I'm actually really excited for that Slave 1. And then the Ahsoka vs. Maul set, I don't know about that one. I'll see if it ever goes on sale. $20 is a little too much just for the 2 figures, but I think for sure I'm going to try to get the Mandalorian Starfighter. For sure. Hey Jay, what's up? Welcome to stream, dude. Welcome. Let's see. Bad Batch ship. Yeah, I know a lot of people are wanting that Bad Batch ship, and I don't blame you. Figures, another. You didn't hear this from me, but another couple more pictures, leaked pictures came out, and the figures looked really good. They're kind of making their way through Instagram, and the figures look really good. So I'm really excited. Really excited for those figures, but I probably won't get the ship just because it's a little too expensive, and I'm not a huge fan of kind of the size of the ship. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bigger, kind of like the size of Kylo Ren's shuttle. I think that would have been really cool if it would have been that big, but that's all right though. So I'm looking forward to Mandalorian Gauntlet the most, but I think the most popular Bad Batch ship's going to be really popular, especially because they timed it really well, to the point where it's going to come out right in the middle of Bad Batch, or towards the end, I guess, of this season, and it's going to be really popular. It's going to be really popular. Did you keep the gaps, like I said in the comments in the other video? The gaps. If you're talking about the bridge, I'm working on that right now. making it kind of destroyed. Come on. There we go. I'm working on this thing right now to try to make it look like it's kind of collapsing. So that's what we're doing right now. Got some dark tan and white, which I plan to build mocks out of when I did. Also got some parts for Omega and Sid. Nice. I'm interested to see what you do with Omega. Yeah, the minifigs. See, the $60 is a little bit too much, but I mean, for the figures and the size of the starship, or the starfighter as they're calling it, I think it's actually a really good set, and I don't have that big of a problem with the price. I think it's okay. Because what was the original price for the original one Previsla ship? It was around $60, I think. So. Let's see. If you could have unlimited pieces, funding, figs, and space, I love this. I love this question so much. I think the one that intrigues me the most, and I know Star Wars Bricks and Figs is kind of doing partly doing this, but my dream mock was probably I really want to build the Republic military base on Coruscant from the Ahsoka episodes. But do it to as big as I possibly can. If I had unlimited parts, I would love to make it super, super large. And to have it take place during the actual Battle of Coruscant from the 2003 show. So it'd be the big Republic military base with the turbo tanks and all that stuff, but it would take place during the invasion of Coruscant. That'd probably be the one I'd really want to do. Let's see. Hey, 3D Bricks, what's up, man? Let's see, which gaps are you talking about, StarClone? I'm trying to remember, I'm sorry. Oh, no. It was bound to happen. It happens one time per stream. I'm glad I got some of the guys out of the danger zone, but a few clones have become casualties yet again. Essentially what just happened was I bumped my knee on the table, and everything came crashing down. So generally that happens once per stream. So I'm not too surprised. I just totally forgot that I need to be aware of when I do hit my leg like that. I gotta be careful. Let's see. Imperial Transport, that's gonna be a really great one. Got my dog down with me. She just woke up. My dog's hanging out down here as well. I've got a bunch of blankets down here with a pillow, and she's laying on there being all cute. She just woke up from her nap. Let's see. Yeah, the Imperial Transport, that's going to be a popular one. The figures to me in that set, apparently I need to make this bridge stronger because it fell when I just bumped the table. So the Imperial Transport I think looks really cool. The only thing that I'm not sure about, I think if it would have had Cara Dune, and if it would have had that one other guy that was with them, what was his name? The blue, I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, or his species name, the blue kind of alien guy. I think if it would have had those two figures plus Grief Karga and the Stormtroopers, I think that would have been a really cool set. But I think I'm also not a huge fan of the new Stormtrooper designs, so I don't know if I'll pick that one up or not. But the actual design, I think, looks okay. But I think a lot of people are really going to like the mortar. What is it, a mortar trooper, I believe? I think that's going to be really, really popular. Yeah, let's get these guys in the... Get them in the frame a little bit more so you can see in all their epicness. All right, let's see here. Saw a Star Wars leak video they called leak of the Scout and Invader helmet and the probe droid. Posted an hour ago. It's like it's already came out. It's funny. Oh, the gaps in the road, Star Commander. I gotta check your comment again. My bad, bro. I gotta check that. When every set, Brad Bricks, you're right, man. It's the first time LEGO has had a very, 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 very strong wave, in my opinion. It's the first time in a long time, like years. It's been a while, but I'm happy to see LEGO have some more like really good LEGO sets in a strong, strong wave. Makes me happy to see some good LEGO sets once again. And I think this is going to be like one of their most popular waves in a long time. Alright. How long do you think a stream for? Probably not too much longer. We'll probably just go for a little bit longer here. We will see. Find phase 2 white clones. I mean, Bricklink, they're way too expensive, man. You're gonna have a hard time finding them there. They're just, all clones are really, really hard to find right now, dude. The thing that I've been doing is just buying the helmets and using different torsos and such. But if you want full figures, they're just really expensive on Bricklink, dude. Which sucks, it's really hard to find them. For a decent price, at least. You can find a bunch of them, but just a decent price is going to be hard to do. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, your Star Clone, yeah, that the Tri-Droid and the 4-2-12 troops are awesome. May the clones rest in peace. Oops, my chat just jumped up. Let's see. Very emotional episode, you're right, Marvelous. Tooth hurts. New cat, nice. Monster, nice. New cat. What's its name there? What's its name? But it looks cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, most Marvelous, you caught me, man. She's sniffing around right now. She's trying to see what she can get into. I've actually got a droid figure from when I was young, when she was a puppy, and she got into my Lego stuff and tore apart one of these droids. But I always use it as a battle damage droid because it actually looks really cool. 3D bricks, I'm still trying to think where you'd find good, just plain clones, but it's hard, man. Clonomy Customs, I mean, EV figures if you want decals. Minifig Co. just started to recently do custom clone troopers. But for actual Lego versions, it's just gonna be hard, man. Do you think clone troopers have Imperial rifles? I don't think so. I think I love the idea of the stormtroopers having clone weapons though at the beginning of the Empire. I really like that a lot. Let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna get caught back up here. Hey, no problem, man. Catch you later. Del Favreau. Thanks for subscribing, though, man. I really, really appreciate it, dude. Thanks for joining, and hopefully we'll see you again in another live stream. May the force be with you, my friend. Decaling is the best solution for phase 2 grunts. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying, man. Via decals, yeah. Tyler right there. I've never gotten into decals, but I know a lot of people are doing it. And Brad Bricks is right. We just need a more Clone Trooper battle pack so people will stop jacking up the prices. Hey, no problem, Jax. Thank you for joining, my friend. May the force be with you, dude. Have a good night, man. Have a good one, dude. Let's see. Where did you get your clones for your mocks? I got those. Most of my clones I've just had over the years, really. A couple years ago, I got a lot of Phase 2 playing clones, but like the 2005 version. I found those for a pretty good price. But since then, I haven't really bought a whole lot. They're all really just clones from my collection, honestly, because they're just too expensive to buy nowadays. But yeah, they're pretty much just all from collecting over the years, really. I get some, like a lot of my 2/12 guys I've gotten at conventions before they were super expensive. But pretty much all of these clones that you see on the mock are from just kind of like old Clone Wars waves, as well as like the 2013 sets, which were really cool. The Attack of the Clone sets from 2013. Alright guys, so there's part of the bridge right there, as you can see. Maybe? Camera gonna focus? Who knows? Kind of, a little bit right there. So I've got some of the pipe. I'm just kind of messing around. This isn't gonna be like the final product. I'm just kind of messing around with it a little bit, seeing what I can do here. Alright. Minifigs for you is a little overpriced. Minifig Madness, okay. Minifig Madness, interesting. I don't think I have anything from them. CAC is overpriced. A lot of the custom printed ones are going to be expensive, but you get good quality. You know what I mean? Like this figure is $24, but like the quality is just spectacular. So you're spending a lot of money, but you're getting a really, really good product. Yep, C Bacon. That's painful, man. Especially when you look now and see how hard they are to get nowadays. It's crazy. Really, 3D bricks, 85 clones for $200. Dang. I don't think I have enough money to spend on that right now. As awesome as that sounds, that's a really good deal. But yeah, I gotta save my money for actual parts on the mock. That's a pretty good price, man. Hey, Monster Bricks. Thank you so much for joining, man. Hopefully you had fun on the stream, man. Thanks for interacting in the chat, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, dude. May the force be with you, my friend. I'd rather have the quality, have the price. I mean, yeah, it's just like I don't have a ton of Clone Army custom stuff for the reason of just kind of how expensive it is, but generally when I go to a convention, I'll get a couple Clone Army custom stuff, which reminds me, I was supposed to put these guys on my hats. I believe Tuscan requested this. I'm sorry, Tuscan, or whoever requested this, that I haven't done this yet. My hair probably looks crazy good right now, doesn't it? Yeah, it's all over the place. Holy cow. Yeah, that's what wearing a hat all day does to your hair. I was supposed to put on a red and blue Mando. up here, I totally forgot to do that. To whomever requested that, my apologies for taking so long. But ooh, you're saving it for the UCS gunship, Sea Bacon. Nice, dude. I really want to get the UCS gunship, but my goodness, the price is going to be crazy. But I think I think people are going to go insane for this set. People are going to love it. I think it's going to look so good. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be really, really hard to get after like the first week. I really wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. If it's just really hard to get if it just like sells out right away. Because it's going to be really popular. But I'm just excited to see the pictures that they haven't even showed us yet. It's crazy. Let's see the pictures, Lego. Come on, yo. Let's see the pictures. I really want to see what this set looks like. Which I know some people are speculating they might do it at their LegoCon, their virtual LegoCon that they were talking about. I actually think they might. We'll see if they actually do, but I think that would be really cool if they did. You know what I just realized? I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I'm being stupid. I'm going to take this off. Ooh, that was close. I about knocked all that over again. This way you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Put that. It's going to stay at all. Let's see. I'm going to put this on the other side so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. This is the stuff where it's like, you should have thought of this half an hour ago, genius. I'm like, yeah, I should have. There we go. So kind of like that. Definitely not finished, but I'm just kind of messing around right now to see what I can come up with. This is like what I do off camera, where I'll just kind of mess around for a while and see what I come up with. And I'll kind of go through a few different designs just to see what I can come up with. But okay, sorry, Most Marvelous. Sorry about the wait for those. Yeah, the set's double in price for once it's sealed in a few years. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy. Minecraft sets. I think I have like one. I don't have a lot of the Minecraft sets, but I love Minecraft. Alrighty. How many Republic gunships? Just one. Just the 2013 version. I really want the 2008 version, but I only have the 2013 version, so. UCS gunship though would be nice to get, but I might just, the UCS gunship might be one of those sets where you just kind of like save up for years and hope that it's still on the shelf when you want it. That's kind of my plan, honestly. Save up for it for a few years and see what the price is like in a couple of years. All right. Finally completed modding my 2013 gunship. Nice, dude. Changed everything to white to make it look brand new. Oh, okay. Interesting. Bojorn, what do you mean, my dude? What do you got? What do you got? What should I change here? Right now, I don't have it attached the way I want to. I've got it sitting very high up, so it won't be this high up, and it won't be that stark of an angle. I think I'd ideally like the angle to be like something like this. It's just super heavy right now, so it's just falling straight down. So that's one of those things that I'll fix that for sure. But what do you think I should add here, my dude? What are you feeling? What are you feeling, man? What do you think? The little gap part in the lime green section. Oh, I'm looking at the gunship right now. The lime green section would be hard. That would be difficult. Hey, nice, Brad Bricks. General Grievous is Starfighter, nice. And Pick-a-Brick. Oh, I haven't been to Pick-a-Brick in a long time, dude. I love Pick-a-Brick walls. Such a joyful place. Such a great place. I don't have anyone near me. I pretty much just, whenever we go on vacations, I would just try to find a Lego store anywhere nearby. But Lego stores are awesome. So yeah, so I think one bridge would be like that, and the other one would kind of stick like this, as if that, like this side just kind of fell off, but this side's still kind of standing. That's kind of the idea. Let's see, little gap in lime green. Okay, when I went on vacation and got that. Oh, most marvelous bricks for the Republic. See you later, man. May the force be with you. Hope you have a good one, my dude. How much would you pay for an 08 gunship? I don't buy sets very often anymore. I've kind of talked about this a little bit before, where like I just don't buy sets anymore, just because I'd rather pay, I'd rather save up that money for parts for builds. So I really don't buy sets anymore. So I don't know how much I'd pay for a gunship. just because, I don't know, probably not a whole lot because I probably wouldn't use it in a mock or anything like that. That's kind of the big factor is if I would use it in a mock or not. And I don't know if I would, just because I really like the 2013 version, but plan on getting it on release day. Yeah, you don't want to, yeah, if you guys are going to get if you have the money and you're going to get the UCS gunship, you got to get that whenever you can if you're really wanting to get it, because it's going to be probably going to be hard to get if I had to guess. Oh, Bojorn, so you're saying I should make it not as thick, not as much of a thick boy. I should make it not as thick. I could agree with that. Let me see. I could see that. I could experiment taking away the masonry on the bottom and just having the slopes and tiles. That might make it look a little thinner. Oh, sea bacon, really? That sucks. It's so sad. Especially if you've bought from them multiple times and they're just a good source. And they're good, like a good person, and they're good for the community, and then to see them eat out, that's too bad. It's too bad. Brick builder, yeah, brick builder, yep. It's got good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Uh-oh. I'm running low on battery on my computer. I better plug that in. Oh. You don't want to have a dead computer on the screen. So let's get that in there. There we go. Right. Now we're up and charged. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, Marvelous Bricks is back. He said serve your country and liked the video. Got my 2008 Republic gunship for $300. I think that's probably a pretty good store. Or a pretty good store. Gosh, I'm so long week. Pretty good price actually for an 08 gunship, considering how popular the set is. It's actually pretty dang good, dude. Should I go to the Lego store or wait till midnight? Ooh. If I was buying it and I had the money to get that gunship, I would probably go in store just for the experience, although I imagine it's going to be really busy that day. So if you don't want to deal with all that stuff, maybe online's a better option, but I feel like it'd just be a cool experience to go get a Lego set day one. I've never done that before. I feel like that'd be kind of a cool experience. Brave the storm, go out there and get it at the Lego store. Hey, welcome back, dude. Welcome back to the stream. 2013, I went to Japan to visit family and went to a Lego store and got the 2013 gunship. All those were great times for Lego. They really were, dude. They were just great. I have a lot of the 2013 sets. They're so good. They're so good. I love those sets. Got the gunship, the ATTE, Spider Walker. Like, those are just some great sets. Alright. Oops. Also, Sea Bacon, I've been recently getting into a lot of Japanese history. It's like the medieval Japanese history with samurai and all that stuff. The Sengoku Jidai, the Warring States period and all that stuff. So I've been researching that a lot lately, having a lot of fun with kind of learning about that area of history that I hadn't really learned about before. So I'm having a lot of fun diving into that. Alright, hopefully I've caught up with all the messages. I've been like kind of looking down, trying to build stuff, and hopefully I haven't missed too many messages. And I know when I went on my rant, I probably missed a couple messages as well. So I do apologize if I missed a couple of those messages. My apologies. 2013 gunship is definitely best wave. Yeah, it's really good. One of the best waves in the past 10 years. I agree with that, dude. 2014 was really good too, actually, now that I think about it. The 2014 wave with all the battle packs, with the Kashyyyk Troopers battle pack and the 212th battle pack. 2013 to 14 was a good back-to-back for LEGO. It really was. Droid gunship, I've got that set. It was a great 2 years for Lego Star Wars. All right, trying to see if there's a way I could attach this. Medieval, yeah. Yasuke, yeah, he was the African-American samurai, right? He was, I read up a little bit, watched a few videos on him. He's really interesting. Where he started off in Africa and then went to India and then eventually made his way over to Japan and even kind of became close with, what was his name? Obinaka, I think is his name, one of the unifiers of Japan. I've always thought his story would be a really cool like TV show. Not like the Netflix one that came out, but like a live action show. I think would be really cool for that guy, for that person, just to get that scale of like him traveling from all the way like across the world from Africa all the way to Japan. I think that would be so cool. All right, so. I'm gonna just put this here for now to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking. And then not the episode tomorrow, but the episode next week. I'll probably I'll do this bridge and kind of work on this bridge for the episode, and it'll probably be the episode focused on this bridge. But you kind of can see what I'm going for here. I'm definitely this is like my prototype phase that sometimes I record and put them in the videos, but other times I just skip that. But for the episode, I might just kind of record to show everybody who missed the stream kind of the design process that I went through with this one. But yeah, I'll touch this up and I'll kind of figure out what I'm doing. Right now, I do this with most of the builds where I kind of get all the pieces. I'll start to place them all over the place to kind of just get a general idea of what I want to do. So. If you could make 3 battle packs, what would they be? Oh, you put me on the spot, man. I think first and foremost, we'll call it the Plane Trooper battle pack. Just 4 Phase 2 Plane Troopers. That's the first one. 442nd is my second one. And then third one would be Galactic Marines would be my third one. Those would be my 3 battle packs to make. I would love to have any of those 3. Especially Galactic Marines, but 442nd, Paul and I were going to use the 442nd in the Clone Wars mock from last year, and we're going to possibly do another thing with CAC like we did with the Siege of Mandalore, but since Brickworld didn't happen, we weren't really able to do that, which is unfortunate because I really love Tyler's 442nd Troopers for Clone Army Customs. They look really, really good. What do you think of SolidBrick Studios' mountain design? So I haven't watched his most recent episode because one came out today, right? So I haven't watched that most recent one yet. I've watched, I think, his other 2 ones. Just not his most recent one. So I'm hoping to check that out today. Watched one documentary with Nobunaga and Hideyoshi. Was that the Age of Samurai or what? Age of Japan or whatever it was called on Netflix. I checked that one out. It was really good, and then I just kind of did some extra research and found out that a lot of it was a little bit historically inaccurate, and they kind of skipped over a lot of different things. So I kind of looked up a couple different YouTube channels to kind of try to get some more deep dive into what the documentary skipped over, but it was a really cool series. Just to kind of get a general overview of what was going on during the time, Gonna be all clone battle packs. Ooh, Horn Company would be great. I love that. I only have one of Horn Company. I only have one, man. Only one Horde Company. Would love to get some more of those guys. What was the other one you said? Oh, Captain Keeley. Yeah, those guys. I love that design too. Let's make the end memorable. Not finished yet, sir. So yeah, then we could have some droids sliding off here, and then maybe some clones or clones up here holding on or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, whoa. That was interesting. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. That piece kind of just fell and I just moved it like that. All right. Let's see. 40. I love the 442nd so much. Yeah, Most Marvelous. Those are they're so awesome. They're so cool. Who's your favorite clone in my collection? We'll go with CAC. I've got Commander Cody. That's really awesome. And I've got some 41st ATRT drivers as well that I really like for CAC. Honestly, favorite clone, it's might be kind of a lame answer, but I really love just the plain 2005 Clone Trooper Phase 2. Like, I absolutely love that clone. Otherwise I do really like, my favorite clone design ever is the Airborne Trooper, the 212th Airborne Trooper. So that's like my all-time favorite clone Lego design is the Airborne Trooper 212th. So that is probably my favorite clone trooper design that Lego's made for sure. 187th, that would be cool. I like those guys too. Although they're not officially in canon yet. Is that correct? Am I right on that? I think so. They're not officially in canon. Because Mace Windu, he uses the 91st, right? I think they made him so he uses the 91st. I know he with Commander Pons in the Clone Wars. But I would have personally loved to see him with the 187th. I love their design. So cool. Coconut. Oh yeah, he is going to be using a bunch of 442nd. Because if you look up the 442nd on Wikipedia, it does have them at the Battle of Cato Nemodia in Episode 3. So I'm excited for Coconut's mock, dude. It's going to be awesome. No one's done that planet on large scale before that I'm aware of. So I think it's going to be really cool to watch, especially if he uses 442nd. I want to see Eevee come out with the 2005 Clone Wars Phase 2 troopers. That would be really cool. I love a lot of the old-fashioned Lego stuff, like for the clone troopers. I really do. Which clone do you think had the most honorable death in Last Stand? All right, so let's see here. We'll close out the stream with this question. All right, and then we'll probably call it because I need to get back to work on my video for tomorrow. So I have a video to post for tomorrow. Okay, let's dive into this here for our last question here. Which clone do you think had the most honorable death / Last Stand? So I think the front runners. Yep, people are putting in Thorn. Thorn's great. Here's the thing: every Last Stand in the Clone Wars is awesome. There's no Last Stand that's not really cool. In terms of emotion, I think Heavy. I think if you're looking at just emotional value, Heavy probably. Can we take prisoners? I don't. Ching. So Heavy, I think, is the most emotional. Oops. But if we're looking at the coolest, people love Thorn. I love Thorn, but I think I gotta go with Captain Keeley. I think his Last Stand's the most epic. We're not finished yet, sir. Let's make the end memorable. I think that Last Stand is probably my favorite. It's so good. I love it so much. If I had to pick one, I'm going with Captain Keeley. Yeah, Captain Keeley, man. But the thing is in Clone Wars, it's there's no Last Stand that's not epic. So even the clone trooper that punches the droid on Christophsis, even that's epic. They're all awesome. It's so hard to pick just one, but probably Captain Keeley's Last Stand for sure. Yeah, 187th has such cool, their airborne pattern and their regular infantry guys look awesome. Alright guys, I think we're going to close it out here. Lego clone. Hi, your advice for a new, what is your advice for a new mock? Okay. I would just say, I guess this will be the last question. If you're gonna build a new mock, kind of look at all the pieces that you have and try to figure out what you want to make with those particular pieces. What can you make? What do you have the resources for? And then if you're basing it off of like a plan or something, look at screenshots quite obviously, or you even could look at other people that have done the mock before if you really want to, if you're having troubles like getting started. I would say the biggest thing is jump in, try not to think about it too much. If you sit there and kind of think about it and then look at it and you get kind of frustrated because you don't like the way it looks and you take it all down and you kind of start to get this built up tension and frustration. Lego is supposed to be kind of like this very, at least for me, it's quite stressful a lot of the time, but takes your mind off things. It kind of helps you kind of get in a good state of mind to kind of focus and use your mind and stuff like that and be creative. So the biggest thing is if you're not having fun, like you got to have fun when you're building. So I would just say, don't think about it too much, jump into it and just take your pieces and try to build what you can. Something I do all the time that I actually end up using quite a bit is, so let's say you have your pieces laid out, or if you're just kind of sitting here listening to a video, grab 2 different pieces. It can be whatever pieces you want. And then while you're just sitting here, try to figure out 3 or 4 ways that you can attach the 2 parts you have, and try to see if you can, obviously I'm just putting it in a circle, but if you have like very interesting pieces, try to find a way to make those pieces fit together in an interesting way. I have had multiple designs where I've just started putting things together, just kind of messing around, and then like, oh, that's a cool design, and then I kind of set it off to the side to use later. So have all your pieces. Just if you don't know where to start, grab a couple pieces, just kind of put them together in 4 to 5 ways. See if it's almost like a warm-up. It kind of helps you get your mind into the correct space for building. So lots of interesting things to do. I would just say try not to think about it too much. Get in there, just have fun, man. Just have fun. Alrighty guys, I think we'll call it for the stream. I want to have a huge shout out to all you guys for coming in here, listening to me rant about Echo and what they're doing to my boy Echo, and the disrespect to Echo and Fives. I appreciate you guys sitting through that and commenting on everything like that. Sea Bacon, I will say, our very first stream we ever did on here was all about Fox and his philosophy, and the conclusion we came at the end was Fox was not entirely at fault. So the first stream we ever did on the channel a few months ago was all about Fox, which was really, really fun. But thank you so much, guys. And Director KW, huge shout out to Director KW. He is an absolute beast. He sent a nice message and donated a lot of money. I appreciate it so much, dude. You are an absolute legend, and I will definitely be using that money in the future for more parts, and I'll definitely let you know when I do that. But you are the best, man. Thank you so much. May the force be with you, dude. And stay tuned tomorrow for the next Muunilinst mock update number 12, which I'll do an overview of the entire mock and everything that I've done so far, and you'll get to see some figure stuff, set up like a mini battle and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Check out yesterday's video of Lego Look Back if you guys haven't seen that already. I put a lot of time and work into that to try to make it a really good video for you guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. We'll go ahead and do another stream next Saturday, so stay tuned for that. We'll probably be working on another building, so it won't be boring like this one where I'm just kind of tinkering around with this stuff. We'll actually probably be building another full-scale building, so that's going to be really, really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching and interacting in the chat. And as always, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Hope you guys have a great day, and may the force be with you always.